Um, just here for the moment. I'm on my little lunch break right now, but I wanted to talk to you guys about being an inspiration to people, right? A lot of times we overlook the things that are good. A lot of times when life hits back, we forget to, stay down for the come up. So always, man, be willing to inspire. Be willing to help others. Be willing to, show face. When is later, Cosmic? Welcome in, welcome in. You know, but yeah, man, just inspire, man. Whether if it's in a video, whether if it's, you know, actually talking to a person, in a sense, just always inspire somebody to be better than what they are. Inspiration goes a long way. Kindness goes a long way. So I just want you guys to, be inspired always. Always be inspired, man, to be great. I wake up every day with inspiration to be the best YouTuber I can be. You can't say it's for the viewers, you can't say it's for the popularity, but for the most part, I want to reach you and teach you. If I can make somebody's day better, if I can make them think about anything that I've proposed or anything that I may have said, then I've done my job. So just want you guys to be inspired, stay inspired always. Over 1,000 subs. It's hard to hear. I'm in the back of this bus. AC is AC. Hold on, let me turn this AC off. Turn this off. Because boy, when I say it get loud, the AC be AC, and if y'all can see this big unit up here with all these vents and everything. Yeah, man, that AC was going in on me, but you guys, man, just stay inspired. Please stay inspired. Please, man, I can't. And anything that you do in life, man, please stay inspired. All right, Cosmic, I gotta see you when you come back. I'm only here for a short time because I'm on an hour lunch. I ate my food. I checked my phone for, text messages and everything. But, I just want you guys to be inspired always, man. Just be inspired. Don't be in competition with the next person. Whether if they're doing better numbers than you or whatever, be yourself. Be yourself. Everything doesn't happen overnight. Everything may not happen in the time frame that you may think is going to happen, but at time when all else fails, stay down for the come up. Please stay down for the come up. You know what I'm saying? Be a motivation to yourself. Always be a motivation to yourself. I post the things that I post because I want to inspire people. I want to motivate. I want people to, think about what they have watched after they watched it versus going, and scrolling through and seeing everything else that they see here on YouTube. Nah, for real. And a lot of people feel the need to be in competition. Don't be in competition with the next person. I may have 500 subs. The next person may have, 2,000. Hey, man, by all means, man, get your money. Get your content up. Be consistent and all that. But, just be inspired. But other than that, man, how you doing? How are you doing, brother? Won't be here for a little while longer, probably another 5 or 10 minutes. And then I gotta get back on route. It is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. But yeah, man, don't be in competition with nobody else. I can say you can be in competition when it comes down to sport, because it's competitive, right? You know, you want to be better than the next player that's in front of you. You know, so on and so forth. There's other things where people feel the need to be in competition with, but you know, be yourself, man. Be authentic. Please, be yourself. Be authentic. Because at the end of the day, you got to go home and you got to live with whatever decision that you made throughout the day. You know, and you have to wake up and either put on that fake vest or put on the cloth of authenticity and, you know, just go out there and be real to the world. Be real to the people. You know, I'll say this, man. I come to YouTube being myself. Always. The things that I post is the things that are near and dear to my heart. The things that I can relate to. Past traumas. Things that I've dealt with over the years. You know, so I just want you all just to, you know, always be yourself. Man, these people out here are driving like maniacs. Boy, driving like maniacs, man. But it's a busy Wednesday. Yeah, you almost got me to reading that. I can't understand it, but Rodriguez, hello to you. Both for being here. If you guys are in here, man, you know, you guys are here, people watching or whatever, at least double tap to like the live stream. You know, I'm only gonna be here for a few more minutes. I gotta jump back on route. I'm at work, as you guys can see. I work full time, so you know, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a great day. I can't complain about it. I cannot complain about it. But shout out to everybody that's a part of my channel. Shout out to everybody that have shared, liked, commented, took the time out just to watch. You know, I have returned. What's up, Cosmic? What did you say earlier about the song? I made a dumb video with a sister. I want you to see it later. I'll check it out when I get off of here. I'm only going to be on here for 10 minutes, so. But I hope you guys are having a good day. Like I say, it is Wednesday, so. I got permission from my dad to do skits where I'm showing myself. Okay, that's dope. Okay, that's what's up, yeah. Always get permission, especially if your parents want to monitor what you got going on here in this YouTube world. Always get permission. You know, I almost started to do a faceless YouTube channel, but me, I couldn't do it. I got to show my face, like, you know. Eventually, that wouldn't last so long. But yeah, especially if you're underage and you know your parents want to, you know what's going on in your life. Social media wise and all that stuff, man, just always be respectful. Oh, Cosmic always come in with the rules. Appreciate you, Cosmic. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. But how's everybody in the days going? The three people that's in this joint. You know, hope you guys are having a good day. Hopefully you guys are staying motivated. Hopefully you guys are posting, staying consistent, and being an inspiration in anything that you do. Whether if it's to make a person laugh, you know, maybe if it's something heartfelt, you know, anything that it may be. Be an inspiration in people's lives. Same here, Title Pro. Same here, bro. Working and some more working and some more working. But yeah, y'all, this is going to be a short live stream. I got to get back up on my live streams. I haven't been really live streaming too much lately because I've been more focused on my content. So I might post a little short here later. If not, I will post one later on this afternoon or not if when I get off of work. You know, The new bid is up. This is my group, the group's turn to bid on new shifts. Hopefully I can get the same shift, which I would love, but you know, you never know. My teacher once got mad because I fell asleep in class and asked me why. Well, maybe it's because I'm forced to wake up at 7 to be late. Yeah, you know. But then at the same time, Cosmic, you know, why would y'all cross if that man is in a crosswalk? See, people don't have no, look. He's in a crosswalk, and two cars cut in front of him while he's in a crosswalk. You don't do that to people. There go two of my yard buddies. Well, I don't know if they're my yard buddies, but, you know, two more buses out here on route. But Cosmic, try something different. You know, I know at times YouTube can get a little bit addicting. You know, it's hard to put your phone down. You're live streaming. You hanging out with your community and your friends and the people you've grown to know over the time you've been here on YouTube. Set yourself up with a bedtime. You know, if you set yourself up with a bedtime to where you're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna put my phone down at this time. I'm gonna try to get to sleep a little earlier than usual, so that way I'm not dragging butt, you know, when I wake up in the morning. Because like me, I wake up when my alarm goes off, or if before my alarm goes off, right? My alarm is set for 4:20 in the morning here in Vegas. Depends on, you know, what time I go to bed, and how long of a shower I'm going to take before I go to work. Yeah, so try to do it at 9 o'clock. You know, cut yourself short 30 minutes just to see how that works out for you the following day. You know, because just getting a little bit of extra sleep always works out. And then also don't oversleep. If you get more than 7 hours of sleep, you overslept. You know, minimum 6 to 7 hours is a good night's rest. You know, if you oversleep, you wake up, you're so tired, you're dragging butt, you're typically trying to rush your way about the house, and you may forget something if you're in a rush. So, you know, just time management. You know, be aware of your time management. If you know what time the bus leaves, and you know what time that you got to leave the house, or whatever, you know, to get yourself together. Give yourself a little extra time. See? Now you can hang out as long as you want. But just know, before you get back on the regular schedule, the day before, start going to sleep at your normal bedtime. And see how that works out for you. You know, I was to the point to where, like, when I got my days off, and, you know, I know I got to go to work the next day, I typically still go to bed at the same time. Unless it's the first day. If it's a Saturday, I'm going to stay up. If it's Friday, I'm going to stay up. As long as I possibly can, until my body's like, all right, man, look, it's bedtime for us. We're crashing. I don't care how long you think you finna stay up. We're going to bed. You know, so time management will help you out. But on another note, that's my time. I appreciate you guys stepping in. I appreciate you guys being part of my live stream. Always, you know, as I do it. Salute to the Gameway Mafia. Salute to all my new subscribers if you guys catch these late. And blessings to you all. Happy Hump Day, Happy Wednesday, and all that. You guys have a great day. And always, be inspiration. And manage your time right. All right, blessings.